What is up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different because I've bought a huge coin collection from a good family friend. Initially he knew I was into coins, so he said, would you have a look at this collection that I want to get rid of? He's quite an older chap, so I think he just wants it all gone. And I said, yeah, sure, I'll have a look, see what you've got. And the stuff is absolutely amazing. Now he was happy for me to sell it for him and keep a little bit of the profits from it to cover my cost and time of doing it, but I'm going to end up buying most of it off him, honestly. There's so much amazing stuff here. Today is going to be part one of that, and it's all come from this one folder. It's quite a chunky folder. I've had a lot of it out, a lot of the good stuff I've taken out, I've flipped it all, it's here. We're going to have a look through all of that, but we'll have a quick run through kind of what was in here and what's still in here to be sorted, because this is still a work in progress what I'm doing here, but I'm at that stage where I want to combine what I've taken out with my collection, so I wanted to show you guys exactly what I've bought before I do that. So there was loads of Farthings on these first couple of pages, some really awesome old stuff. Some of it's flipped here, we'll have a look at that in a bit. It's pretty much complete date runs going way back. Half pennies as well, and pennies. A lot of this, there's some amazing stuff. You're going to see it all in a minute. Some threepenny bits, and then these pages were all full of awesome stuff which I've taken out and flipped. Half crowns, some silver ones, some copper nickel ones, and then there was a few foreign bits as well which I've actually added into a second part because I've already bought a load of world coins off him as well. And when I say world coins, seriously guys, you're not going to believe them when you see them. So that'll be part two coming fairly soon. So all of this has come from this folder. Let's start with the highest denominations, and we're going to go in with the half crowns first. Now some are in good condition, some are not in great condition, but they still can be worth a little bit and certainly worth keeping. Now here's an 1824 George IV half crown. Lovely stuff, bit worn isn't it on the text and that, but certainly not one I had, so absolutely beautiful. And now this one is very worn. You can hardly see the design on it, but this is a William IV half crown. Then we have 1889, so that'll be Queen Victoria one. Quite heavily cleaned on that side, or just really worn. It's still not bad. And then an 1896, not in too bad of a shape that one. Queen Victoria again with the old head. And another one of those, but an 1897. Not in such great shape that one. And 1909. Edward VII. There's still some nice half crowns I need to take out of the folder, but I need to see what I've got and what I need first. 1913 George V. Another George V. Not in bad shape at all. Reverse, really nice. A few spots on the obverse though there, which is a bit of a shame. And a couple more. There's a load more George V ones in there as well. Pretty much full date runs of the 20th century stuff. And then there was just one florin in there, pretty worn, this one, 1923. I think that's a date we don't have, so it'll go in the date run for now. A couple of shillings. I think that's a George IV one, pretty worn out that one, but again, it's not a type we've got. So it'll go in for now. And a couple of more modern ones. I say modern, but they're still silver. 1928, 1932. George V. So we will see if we need those for our date run. A couple of groats. 4p. 1839. Queen Victoria. It's not in bad shape at all, is it? Quite nice that. And 1844, that one's got a hole in it though. Bit of a shame. I think there was an 1855 as well, but I've definitely already got that date, so I've put that off to the side. Now we've got some nice threepenny bits or threepences. There's one from 1686. James II. Not in perfect condition, but that age, what a coin. Absolute beauty. Very glad to have something like that going into the collection. We don't have much stuff like that at all. And then this is very special as well. A Charles II threepence. One of the first milled coins, I think, in the UK. But I don't think it was quite efficient enough at the time, so they went back to hammering coins for a while before then going back to milled. But yeah, interesting one that, because no visible date on it. I did look it up, but some of these I do still need to do more research on and log properly on the Mister. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what they all are before I done that. Now these are some more modern brass threepenny bits, but I've pulled these out already because I know their dates I don't have. 1938, 39, 40, 48, 50, and 51, so they're going to fill out my date run very nicely. And that's going to be one of the upcoming videos actually, is my full date run of all my British coins. So I'm looking forward to doing that one. It's going to be a bit of a marathon one, but it will be worth it in the end. There we go. Speaking of hammered coins, there's an Elizabeth I twopence, or a half groat, it was known as back then. And you see the two dots there, it denotes that it's 2 pence. And there's the mint mark at the top there, which I think is like a barrel or a keg. That denotes, I think the year, the range of years it was minted. I think that, if memory serves, I think it was 1590 to 1592, this one. Again, not in the greatest shape, but that is an old coin. You can see it's been folded perhaps there at one point. But there we go, lovely, lovely stuff. One of the first hammered coins into my collection. Excellent. And we've got, confusing myself now, what we've already looked at. We've got another twopence here, 1694. And here we have William and Mary, who held the crown together. Bit of a nick or damage there at the top, which is a bit of a shame. But still a very nice coin. Certainly worth a few quid. And a great addition to my collection. And another twopence, 1671, this one. And there we have Charles II. Lovely, lovely stuff. Love it. And then finally, for 2 pence, I don't have a flip big enough for this, so let me know how you would store this. We have a lovely cartwheel 2 pence. Lovely, lovely stuff. Great portrait on it. Shame it does have a couple of edge dings, but these are really susceptible to that just because of the pure weight of them. I mean, look at how big it is. It's like a hockey puck. 1797 cartwheel 2 pence. But still in this, even with those edge dings, that's still in pretty nice condition in my opinion. I can't remember the price we put on it off the top of my head, but I think it's around 30 or 40 pounds. It's probably worth. Let me know what you think. Alright, that's the 2 pences done. On to the 1p's, or the pennies. Now here we have the oldest coin today. And I think this is an Edward I penny. Do correct me if I'm wrong. This is something I do need to research more. That is the portrait in the centre there. It's not the greatest example, and having it in the flip, you cannot quite appreciate it. I maybe should have shown you all of these before I flipped them. I think this is a long cross penny. And you can see there, it's minted in London. I think it's LON D-O-N. And I think it says Civitas, which means city, down there. So that is a lovely, lovely coin. And another one I'm glad to put into the collection. Now we have the cartwheel 2p. This is the cartwheel penny. Shame about the green down here, the verdigris starting on it. A real shame actually. It's not in the greatest shape, nowhere near as nice as the 2p there, but these are really hard to find in nice condition. I've come across quite a few that are very beaten up. And that's the best one we've found so far, so that will be going in the collection as well. And we have a lovely George III penny here, 1806. Again, this is one that I've seen a few times and they tend to be really, really beaten up, but this one is in pretty nice condition. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, but for a coin over 200 years old, that's not bad, is it? The George III penny. Running out of space here, so we're going to have to start stacking. Now, again, not one in great condition. I think this is a George IV 1826 penny, this one. But again, I think it's a type we don't have, so we'll certainly keep it for now. We have a William IV penny, 1831. Again, the flip not helping us really with the glare. Unfortunately, I've already flipped all of the world coins I bought as well, so the next episode will all be flipped. Maybe we'll try and do the rest of the collection after that, before we flip them. Then we've got some Victorian ones, 1861, 1887, and then 1953, which is an NIFC year, Queen Elizabeth II. And then a lovely, lovely condition, 1937, that I just had to flip as soon as I saw it in there. I thought, yeah, that's in great condition, definitely worth flipping. George VI. And a 1950 as well, which is a date we needed, I believe. One of the more scarce dates. But still some pennies definitely to get out of that folder, and that's one of my next jobs. The pennies, the half crowns, and those farthings in that folder. Need to finalise my date runs with all of that. Okay, on to the half pennies now. There's still more. And still some really old coins here. Some amazing examples. 1718 George I half penny. Not bad, not bad. And a 1719 as well. Again, George I. And then a very shabby, I think it's 1723. Again, the same monarch. But we'll keep it for now. We don't have one better in that date. This I really like, 1799. George III. And that is in great condition, isn't it? Shame about that spot just in front of his neck there, the dark patch. But a lovely coin nonetheless. Britannia there. Then an 1806. Not in the greatest shape, but again, this is one that whenever I tend to see them, they're really beaten up, usually really dark in colour as well. So yeah, not bad, not bad. Certainly the best one I've seen personally so far. Then a Victorian halfpenny or halfpenny, 1853. Pretty nice condition, that one, for a Victorian. And then an 1862. Well, it's starting to get a bit smaller now, isn't it? But again, half pennies. Not the greatest shape, that one, is it? Some damage there. But half pennies, another thing we need to finish going through in that folder. I'm sure there's some more common dates and modern dates which are better condition than the ones I've got. Right, now finish us off. We've got some farthings as well, and I've flipped quite a lot of these. We'll rattle through some of them quickly. So we've got a 1694. Wow. Again, William and Mary there. Not the greatest shape, but These are so hard to find in any condition. So certainly worth a few quid. 1694. This one not in such great shape. Cannot quite make out the date there. Again, that's a William and Mary one. 1754. George the Fourth. A bit beaten up, that one. George the Fourth again, different portrait. William the Fourth. That's a nice one, isn't it? Nice condition. That's a lovely coin. You do not find old farthings in that condition very often at all. Victoria. Lots of nice Victorian farthings. So we're going to finalise these date runs, get them put into my collection, and that'll be one of the upcoming videos as well. Loads and loads of more farthings there as well, up to some more modern ones which are in nice condition too. But let me know what you thought. I'm absolutely overwhelmed with it all. There's some amazing coinage going into my collection. Can you pick a favourite? Let me know if you can. I would struggle, that's for sure. But I do love the big cartwheel 2p, the Elizabeth I hammered, and the Edward. Very cool stuff. Drop us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you soonish for part 2 of this, and some more coin hunts coming soon too. So we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.